Welcome, welcome, welcome to story time with me, Miss Sheila. I hope you're having a wonderful and beautiful day. And today's story we're going to read is Proud as a Peacock, Brave as a Lion. And I hope you enjoy the story. It's about our veterans and remembering them. And that's why I'm wearing a poppy. So I hope you enjoy the story. My papa was a soldier. When he was 17 years old, he lied about his age so he could join the army and fight for our country in the war. I'm on his bed, studying a picture of him in his uniform. His hair is too short and his pants are too long. So there's the little boy looking at the pictures of his grandpa when he was younger, and there's grandpa getting ready for the day. Papa, I asked him, why did you lie about your age? Well, he says, so many other boys were joining and I didn't want to be left behind. I couldn't wait to put on that uniform. As soon as I did, I felt as proud as a peacock. So there's a picture of him when he was in the army. And then there, oh, look at Grandpa is like helping him learn how to shave. Very cute. Proud as a peacock? I asked. Proud as that. He stretched across the floor with his chest puffed out and his belly pulled in. He stops in front of the mirror and combs his hair and pats some shaving lotion on his cheeks. He smiles at his reflection. But beneath my papa's smile, I see the serious young man in the photograph. Aw, look at that's just so great. Look at Grandpa. So adorable. My papa crossed the ocean. The war was far away, and he went on a long journey to get there. And he said goodbye to his mom and dad and his sweetheart Betty. He promised to write them letters every week. So there's a picture of them leaving, saying goodbye to his loved ones. Oh, and that's when he's on the going away on the ship. Papa, weren't you lonely? Oh, sometimes I was, he says, but so was everybody else. Besides my best friend Stuart was sorry. Besides my best friend Stuart was with me. There was always something to see or do on the ship, and most of the time we were as busy as beavers. And beavers are busy because they make the dams and stuff. Busy as beavers? I asked. Busy as that, he answers. He whistles through his teeth as he irons his collar. He tucks in his shirt tails and rubs the polishing cloth across his shoes until they shine like new. He reaches in the drawer for a pair of socks, and I glimpse a bundle of letters tied with a faded ribbon, and he smiles as he touches it with his fingers. But beneath my papa's smile, I know he's missing Grandma Betty. So those were letters that they wrote back and forth to one another while he was away, I'm sure. Look at him. Oh, and he's even got like a little beaver. My papa was a hero. There were guns and fire and smoke. He crawled on his belly through the noise and the mud and pulled 3 men to safety. The army gave him a special medal that he keeps in a leather case. Papa, weren't you scared? When I was a lad, he says, I thought I wasn't afraid of anything. Then, when something frightening did happen, I pretended to be as brave as a lion. So there you're seeing um, a picture of the when they're in the war and the fighting and the smoke. Oh, and look at Papa. Look at the lion behind him. And he's going, rah, like a lion. Brave as a lion? Brave as that. I helped him fasten his medal above the pocket of his blazer. Sometimes my papa's hands shake, so he needs to borrow mine. He smiles as he gives me a poppy to pin on his jacket, and he looks very proud. But beneath my papa's smile, I hear the bad dream that woke him in the night. What a beautiful grandson to see what his grandpa is going through. My papa marches in the parade. The crowd cheers and claps as the veterans go by. Some are young, some are old, some sit in wheelchairs, and some walk past, holding on to others. I stand at attention. The music stops, and there is a minute of silence. A cold wind sends dry leaves skirting past my feet. I am as quiet as a mouse, as quiet as that. So they're showing them like in the war, and then as they're marching, the veterans march. Usually in most cities, like down their main street on Remembrance Day, November 11th, to remember. My papa lays a wreath. He carefully places it at the base of the monument. Attached is a card that reads, "In loving memory of Stuart David Adams." Oh, that's his papa's best friend that went with him to war. From 1923 to 1944, my papa salutes. Then he steps back and dabs his eyes with his handkerchief, and he puts his hand over his heart. I do the same, and I can almost touch the ache. "Papa," I whisper, "why are you crying?" "I am remembering," he says. "A war is something you never forget. We don't ever want war again." Oh, I'm even being touched. "Elephants never forget," I tell him. "Then let's be elephants," he says. A soft rain falls as the bugler trumpets his notes into the cloud in the cold gray sky, and we link our hands and bow our heads. Oh, I am so glad that Grandpa has his grandson and that they can be together, remembering and honoring all who went to war for this freedom and safety of each country. Oh, and in the back picture is just an elephant with a poppy. I hope you really enjoyed this day, and I hope you remember your loved ones and all the people that did go to war and that are still fighting for our country today. Until next time with me, Miss Sheila, have a great and wonderful day, and go love on a veteran and give them your respect and thanks. Until next time, bye for now.